focus? I can never tell. Okay. Hi guys! Wanted to do an advice. Okay, what happened here? Have you ever been stuck in a rut? Stuck in a rut. At church we're doing these series, and basically it's talking about relationships and all types of relationships, friendships, you know, boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife. This is a very interesting subject because a lot of relationships nowadays, either if you're single, if you're not, you know, they're always stuck in a rut, in a place where they don't want to be. Okay, this is what some people need to learn. Okay, your past will always show up in the near future. Just get that into your brain, okay? So that's why you have to make sure that you take care of that past before you step into the present, because it's gonna follow you in the future. You may not think it will, but girl or boy, it will. If you're thinking that, you know, everything will be okay once you're in a relationship, or you might be struggling, but if you're in a relationship, everything will be okay, or if you get married, that everything will be okay. Honey, come here, closer, a little bit closer. That will not work. If you're going through something having to do with finances, or just, you know, going through, I don't know, you're lonely and you think that being in a relationship will, you know, cure all your problems, being in a relationship will not solve your problems. It's totally an illusion inside this brain up here that makes you believe everything. Because you have to take care of yourself inwardly, be single and just take care of yourself first before being in a relationship with somebody else. You have to learn how to be by yourself and just be independent, and you have to be able to love yourself in order to love somebody else, because that's how, you know, the circle runs, you know, because if you don't, then everything else fails. You have to fix it before moving on to something new, or you're just going to be stuck in a rut. The way you treat others is the way you treat yourself, because basically all your inward emotions, or how you feel in the inside, it comes out and it shows how you know, act towards people. So look at not trying to change the other person if you're in a relationship. That's what, you know, kind of adds to being stuck in a rut. If you're treating that other person as a project, don't do that, because you're just gonna be stuck in a rut. I kind of learned that the hard way. In previous relationships, I thought I could change a person. I thought I could make this person good or better. I had this envision in my brain of what I wanted them to be, and I learned that the hard way, because I learned that you can't change a person. A person will change on their own, and if it's either for the good or the bad, you can't change somebody. They have to change on their own. You have to let them, you know, do their own thing, because a person at the end of the day will do their own thing. You know what I mean? If you want the right person in this world, then I'm gonna tell you something. It starts with yourself. In the mirror, go look in the mirror. It starts with you. I don't know, sometimes you gotta really question yourself. If you're in a relationship, or just any relationship, or if you're liking somebody, you really have to question yourself. Is that person something you really need, or something that you really want? Because sometimes what you really want is not exactly what you need. You have to also question yourself, is the person that you really want is something that you're really looking for? Because you could be wanting someone that is, you know, Prince Charming, good looking, opens the door for me, never cheats on me, is loyal, as, I don't know, this big, I don't know, Channing Tatum. Yeah, that may be what you want, but sometimes you gotta question yourself in your brain. Is that someone that you're actually looking for, or is that someone that you're fit with? Wanting is like a desire. Desire is something that you crave for. Sometimes what you crave for, like for example, I'm craving right now for, you know, a big old ice cream cake. But you know what? That's not what I need right now, because, you know, that sugar turns into fat, and that fat will stay on my body or my booty for a long period of time. So you get what I'm saying? Sometimes what you crave for is a desire and is something that turns into a want, and something what you want is not something exactly what you need. You getting my drift? You getting my drift? Because I don't hear you. Just think about it. Everything that you're doing, you know, in relationships or whatever, is preparing you for the future. For the one that you're going to marry, the one that you're going to be with, the one that everyone is searching for, blah, blah, blah. Just keep that in mind if you're stuck in a rut. This was a little bit of advice to you as to why you're stuck in a rut, or maybe some ideas, or if you're stuck in a rut, get help, or, you know, get counseling. There's a lot of things that you can do. Don't just, you know, give up on a relationship. You have to work things out. You know, it's me. I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye.